Hi everyone, it's Jay from Mitosu Crafts. Thank you for joining me today and welcome to the Creating Kindness Design Team blog and video hub. Today the theme is Designer's Choice and I'm gonna create a Christmas gnome card using Strawberry Builder Punch, Christmas trees dies, Adorning Designs decorative moss. So I'm gonna be using the Snowflakes design and Sentiment from the Peaceful Deer stamp set. I've gone ahead and die cut my pieces as well. So I've got a basic white thick layer. This one is the snowy white velvet sheets. I'll just show you that one. And that one is 5 millimeters smaller than the card front. I've got normal basic white, which I've die cut with the small baubles there. I've also gone ahead and die cut the small tree in basic white from the Christmas trees die set, as well as the larger tree on stick in basic white as well. For shimmery white cardstock, so it's got a nice glimmer to that, I've die cut this one, which actually coordinates with the holly from Whimsical Trees. So I've die cut that one, and I'm gonna punch the leaf from Strawberry Builder Punch there. So that's gonna be one, and for the basic white, I'll just punch the top there. So that's all the pieces we need for these. For ink pad, I'm also gonna use Versamark for the sentiment, and blends I have Cherry Cobbler, Real Red, and Light Petal Pink there, as well as for extra shimmer, Clear Wink of Stella brush. So as I've already cut my elements, we're gonna emboss this layer here with the Adorning Designs decorative mask with the snowflakes, and I'll show you how to do that right now. So you'll need your cut emboss machine, base plate number one of the cutting plate, which is the number 3, and underneath here we will have our silicone craft sheet. Add your snowy white velvet sheet, and then on top we were gonna lay the stencil over there. So on that you will then need your embossing plate number 4. Okay, so we will go that way and then run that through. So when you open it up, your velvet sheet is embossed and it's got a nice texture as well on that layer. Okay, you can use the back as well, but you will need to turn the upside down if you want the velvet side up. So instead of doing that way, turn it at the back and then emboss it from the back. Okay, if you wanted the deboss side. So we're just gonna create our gnomes. So there's actually 2 different ways you can do this with the with the Christmas trees dies and the Strawberry Builder Punch. So the first one, the bigger one, is if you have that 2 together, we're gonna have that for the nose, the bow ball, and for the smaller one, you're gonna have the leaf from the Strawberry Builder Punch there, and then the nose. And this one we're actually gonna create, so this is the top of the strawberry. If you just cut that in, if you follow that line all the way in the middle, just curve it down, turn it over, and then do the same on the other side. And that is the mustache. And then for the top, you can just cut that in as well towards the center, and you should have a nice mustache there. So that's gonna go for the big one. And then for this one, we're gonna color the hat on both pieces as well as the nose. So we'll bring in our blends. So we'll start off with this tree, and you just add the light real red where you're gonna have your highlights. So I'm just gonna add that in the corner there. And then go in with the dark cherry cobbler for both sides. So I'm just gonna try and do this really quickly. So either side of that, and then go in with your mid-tone, which is going to be the light cherry cobbler. So those are the three that we're using, and then just blend that in together. Go back in with the light real red, and then you have something like that. I'll just finish up the edges, but before I do that, I'm just gonna cut the tail off, and I'll just touch up the edges. So this one is the same. I'll go in with the light. I'll just keep it the same way. And then the dark on the edge. So you can die cut a DSP or pattern paper as well, but I thought I'll just keep it with the blends. And then go in with the mid-tone in between. Just to blend that out. And then finally the lightest again out of the three. So there you go. Again, it just needs a bit of touch up, but you can just cut this down and I'll touch that up. So we're just gonna add the mustache, and that's just gonna get added on there. So I'll just add glue at the back, and then stick that down. For the nose, just add glue on top there. And that gets added on as well. So whilst that's drying up, we can color with light petal pink the nose, or you can die cut it with light petal pink. And then whilst it's still wet, light real red, just do a line around it and then blend that out with the light petal pink to get a rosy nose. And after that, we're just gonna add glue towards this top and the side, and we're gonna glue in the hat like so. And whilst that's drying, we can move on to the next. So this one is actually easier. So we don't have the mustache, so we're just gonna add glue onto there. Add the bobo die cut. Again, whilst that's drying, add in the petal pink. Draw in with the light real red, and then blend that out with the light petal pink. And then finally add glue towards the top here. And then add the hat. And there we have it. So those are the two different gnomes that you can create using the Christmas trees dies and the strawberry builder punch. So whilst the glue is drying, you can add clear wink of Stella to the hats for extra shimmer. I decided to do the beard in shimmery white, so it's got a slight different tone to it, and it's already got its shimmer as well. So we'll just move on to here and then add that on. And we're just gonna finish the card. It's gonna be just a simple one with a bit of heat embossing sentiment. So I've just fussy cut around the edges with paper snips and just trim that closer to the sentiment. And now we can construct our card. So earlier, basic white, thick. We're gonna go this way up. So you can see it's slightly different color, but that's fine. It's got a nice texture to it. And then we're just gonna add that on in the middle. I've added stamping dimensionals on the gnomes as well as the sentiment. So just align the two together side by side. And then underneath is the sentiment. It's a really simple card, but it's got some different techniques on there. I'm just gonna add some glittered organdy ribbon, and it's just a small piece folded in half, and I'm just gonna tie that or staple that on the top edge here. I'll do a crisscross there, and you can add more bling with the rhinestone basic jewels to finish off the card. Here's the finished card with the two Christmas gnomes using Christmas trees dies and strawberry builder punch with the snowy white velvet sheets embossed background. So this one is actually a combination of the first two cards that I shared on the blog, which is this one. So this one was embossed with the timber 3D embossing folder, so quite basic, and that is Suki. And this one is the second card. This one I used the playful alphabets in foam adhesive sheets, and I've actually done that, covered that in vellum as well. And that is the second one, and I used the deboss side. This one is just normal basic white. I hope you enjoyed these Christmas cards with gnomes, and let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't done so. For more card making papercraft inspiration, check the description below for the next link in the video hub, as well as the product links that I've used today available from our online shop. Thanks again for joining me today. Until next time, bye!